It is super cold this morning. So anybody who's followed along on these vlogs knows that I'm not careful with the things that I use, even when they're expensive, like cameras and drones. And I've broken both of those things over the weekend. Luckily, I just boxed them up. They're getting sent out to get fixed and returned, which I'm really excited about. But that leaves me with really only 2 cameras to film with. The EOS R, which I'm not too into filming out and about in public with. So that led me to a time when I bought this not long ago. And I wanted to see if the GoPro was a viable option for vlogging. Because, I mean, it's super small and compact. And also recently I bought the max lens mod for the GoPro, which increases your stabilization like tenfold. You could spin it around in circles like this and it stays totally straight, which is really cool. So I think today we're heading up to Portland, Maine to go look around. We've never been before, and maybe get some lunch. And I'm gonna use only the GoPro as my vlogging camera and see how it does. And then maybe I'll tell you what I think. Or I won't. I don't know. You guys ready to go?
I'm ready.
Get your shoes on. No?
So.
What do you want to do instead?
But I'm not ready.
Oh. Well, get some shoes on. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. So I did have the wrong settings when I was using the max lens mod the other day when I crashed my drone. It was in 60 frames per second. I really don't like the way that looks. 30 isn't my thing either. I like 24. And I think today is going to be a great day to test whether the GoPro paired with the max lens mod is a viable option for vlogging. I think the audio actually surprisingly came out pretty good. And this thing, the stabilization, let me show you. So the stabilization, as I twist and turn it like this, you're not gonna, I mean, I can turn it upside down like this, and it should stay the way that I left it. It's so crazy how that works. Something smells really good, and I think it's this. Oh, Amanda must have just put this Seaside Woods candle in here. It smells amazing. We made it. It's freezing. I actually have to wear a jacket today. Let's go, partner.
Ooh, the lighting.
Where the heck are we?
You what?
All right, I think the exit is this way. Ground is very slippery. Be careful, folks. Whoa! All right. I think the first stop is going to be coffee. You know, one thing I'm concerned about, one thing I think will be an issue is the microphone doesn't have one of the wind filters, the muffs or the dead cats. So it might, if the wind blows, be super windy. That's a little bit different. And I don't think you would get a dead cat to put on the microphone here, because that doesn't make sense, because it's a GoPro, not meant for this. Coffee. You saw a record place?
Yeah, over there. There's a record store over there.
Ended up getting an Americano. Smells good. The coffee in there smelled really good, and the place was kind of cool and hipstery, so.
Speckled axe.
Yeah. Is it good?
Uh-huh.
Really?
You want a sip?
Not right now. Okay. Maybe in a bit. Ooh, the Americano is actually delicious. The espresso was fantastic. And didn't it say it was wood roasted?
Yes.
It's
Wood roasted espresso.
wood roasted
Never heard of
espresso beans. I've never heard of that either. But I love it. Just realized that my left hand, ooh, I spilled, is better with the GoPro because of the position of the record button than the right hand. It's just easier. Coffee's delicious. What the heck are these things? Oh, super creepy.
Like, must be a Phil Collins Land of Confusion video.
Oh my god!
Doesn't
Phil
it?
Collins Land of Confusion. Yes, that's exactly what that is.
That one especially, that's it.
Yep.
Oh, that's a happy Buddha.
That's gone. Ooh. Everything is just caked in ice today. Holy moly. How you coming? You all done?
Yeah.
You want to go over to the Electric Buddha record shop?
No. Yes.
All right, let me see. I'll throw that away for you.
But I just don't want
You want this?
No.
Yeah.
Nintendo games.
This is too.
Oh, those are one of the discs from Japan that have everything on it.
Do you like this stuff?
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Always fun to look at records. They had some neat stuff in there. Nintendo games. How cool are those? The Sock Shack.
I don't think so.
Not a fan of socks?
No.
Me neither.
Please scan it now. If not, please use the lighted blue button to confirm your payment. Have a safe ride.
I guess we found this cool barbecue place in downtown Portland, Maine that we're gonna go try right now, and I'm super excited for it because I love barbecue. Oh my god, this place smells amazing. This place is killer, and one thing that we always have a problem with when we go out is Amanda feels the pressure of finding just the right spot.
Especially when I'm in a town I don't know. I
think
get anxiety.
I think you did a good job. I want to look at the draft beer list.
Okay.
Where's the draft beer
Right
list?
here.
Let's see.
And look at this water. It's fancy.
Oh yeah, fancy water. Nice.
Ooh, fancy water.
Good beer?
Oh yeah, that's good. It's not too hoppy.
It's good.
If you, I can do this.
Ooh, this is delicious. I don't even remember what I got now.
Yes.
Is it in the book?
What are hush puppies? I don't remember if they're like.
Piano. Uh-oh. Oh, do not use.
I saw that when I first came in.
I really want to use it. No. We are currently the only people in this entire place, and it's awesome.
I know, it's so beefy.
Can you turn the beep?
Wow, that was the best barbecue I've had in a long time. Maybe the best ever.
Probably since Georgia.
No, this is better than Georgia barbecue.
That first place we went to in Georgia? that
No,
first
maybe.
time? I don't know, this is really good though. This is definitely good for the north.
I am so easy.
For Portland, Maine,
Yes.
it's fantastic. Yep. Ooh. All right, so going into this vlog, I didn't have high expectations. I've used the GoPro a bunch, but I didn't love using it. It's not my favorite thing to navigate in between the menus. I like to change between 24 frames and 60 frames depending on what I'm shooting. And that's about the only real complaint that I have. Everything else about the GoPro for this video that I made, it was amazing. A couple of things that I love on the GoPro, the front-facing camera is absolutely clutch. I, even now, after a couple of years of doing videos, still love front-facing cameras. The G7X, the ESR that I'm using, and now the GoPro Hero 9. Being able to see myself and frame myself, you know, when you're looking at the camera like this, and you're trying to frame your shot, especially when you're just starting out, you have no idea. I still have no idea what it looks like. Another thing that I absolutely love, I think that everybody who's just starting out filming would love this too. Your phone, even if you're gonna use your phone as a vlogging camera, this is huge. So when you're out in public and you're, talking to your camera, blah, 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 words, words, words. It's kind of, you know, in your face that you're filming on something. When I use my G7X, it's smaller, but you're still in public, clearly recording yourself on a camera. This is a lot different. This is very small. It fits in the palm of my hand. And as I was walking down the street, I still sometimes, when I'm out in public and there's a lot of people around, I still get a little, you know, I still feel silly talking to a camera. I didn't feel that way here. Walking into the restaurant, sitting down, filming the food, filming at the record store, you know, flipping through the albums, filming on the street. I didn't feel awkward when I was doing it, which I know is a huge complaint for a lot of people. They say, well, I can't go out in public and film. It's too awkward. I think this absolutely solves that problem. It was amazing. Another thing that I'll mention is I did use the GoPro Max Lens mod for this, and the image was incredibly stable because I was intentionally moving it around because I wanted to see what it looked like. I don't actually think that you would need to use that. I think it does a wonderful job with the standard lens that comes with the GoPro. This adds another dimension to it, which is fantastic, but not necessary for anybody. I think that even with the standard lens on the GoPro, you get way better stabilization than with any iPhone, even my G7X or the ESR, unless you crop in and use the image stabilization within the cameras. Doesn't do a great job. This one wins. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I did think that the microphone was gonna pick up a lot of wind. It was a little windy, so you'd get that hissing wind sound. I didn't see that once. Typically on all the other cameras, you'll have a dead cat, a wind muff, whatever you wanna call it. I didn't have any problems with this. Maybe it just didn't pick up the wind. Maybe it does some magic behind the scenes, which is just fantastic. But it did a really good job. And the picture, everything that I put up today was straight out of the camera. I didn't touch it, which if you're a beginner, the color is nice, the picture is clear. I think everything looks just fantastic. Aside from the issue that I have interacting with the menus and changing the frame rate that I'm shooting at, I would use this again and again and again. This is a fantastic, inexpensive camera to use, and it doesn't make you feel silly when you're walking down the street talking to the camera. I would definitely recommend this as a vlogging camera if you were looking to upgrade from like a phone and not go to a DSLR or a mirrorless, or you didn't want to drop the money on something like the Sony or Canon point and shoot cameras. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, leave a comment. What do you shoot on? Hopefully this helps. This is awesome. I need a cup of coffee. See you guys next time.